Most people know how to run a lawnmower, but unfortunately very few know how to mow a lawn like a professional. The most common mistake people make mowing their lawn is trying to use their lawnmower as an edger. Now this happens when you trace the edges of your garden beds with the mower. Now we've all done it. You're trying to get as close as possible so that you can avoid ever using your string trimmer. It's kind of like playing the lottery, except you'll lose every single time. One of your wheels will eventually go into your bed, and then the blade of the mower makes contact with the ground. Now you've scalped your lawn and you've damaged your mower blade, requiring resharpening or replacing it. The better approach is to just accept the fact you do need to edge your beds. You don't want to ever mow right up to them. Instead, make 2 passes with a string trimmer. The first one is horizontal to knock down those blades, and then I make a vertical pass that gives me that razor sharp edge. I've linked a video on the upper right hand corner where I've detailed the exact technique I used. These ones were loaded with weeds, so once I got them pulled out and added some new mulch, you can see the difference that both the mowing and that edging makes in the overall look. The next tip is the easiest one to do, but it's also the most overlooked, and that's to change direction that you mow your lawn. If you normally mow your lawn, say north to south, just simply reverse it and start going east to west. Doing this will help eliminate ruts in the lawn from those tires ending up in the same positions, and additionally the grass blades kind of get folded and trained to go a certain way. By reversing this direction, say once every 4 mows, you should completely eliminate this problem. Another common question I get is, how often should you mow your lawn? Well, the real answer is at a minimum once a week, unless of course it's in the heat of summer where the lawn really isn't growing at all, but mowing your lawn more often is actually better. You really can't mow it too often, and I like to do it about 2 times a week. And get ready for the biggest shock of all. The type of lawnmower you've got doesn't really make any difference in terms of what your lawn will look like. Even this $99 lawnmower works exactly the same as these others. The only difference, of course, is the type of engine, reliability, but your cut quality will not matter. Instead, you want to focus on the most overlooked part of any lawnmower, and that is, of course, the blade. Now, I've got a detailed video linked in the upper right that shows you how to change one, but they are very simple to take care of. On an electric one, it's easy because there's no fuel. Just flip it over. You want to make sure that the edge is sharp and it's free of damage. If not, you'll want to replace or sharpen the blade. The 1/3 rule in lawn care is pretty much the golden rule, but I think it's really overblown. You're never supposed to take more than 1/3 of a grass blade off at any given mowing, but in my experience, oftentimes people go way beyond that. In fact, this lawn went from 24 inches to 4 inches, and I didn't really have any negative results. So just keep up with mowing your lawn often with a sharp blade, and I don't think you'll ever have a problem. The height that you cut your lawn does make a difference, but not nearly as much as you might think if you're cutting your lawn a 2.5 inches or taller. Some people will say 4 inches is the only way to do it, but it really doesn't make a difference. From 2.5 inches upwards to 4, 5, or even 6 inches will require the same amount of fertilizer, water, and general care. But as a general practice on a cool season lawn, I like to mow at about 3 inches. That's a good number for resisting things like kids playing on your lawn, and it won't show all kinds of blades being folded over. So in my experience, these tips are the most important things you want to consider if you're taking care of your lawn, and you want to mow it like a professional, but in a way you can do it yourself. If you like this video, please be sure to give me a thumbs up and subscribe to the Silver Cymbal channel for more videos coming up.